Yo, what's good y'all? Grim here, and today is going to be the first time I do a little bit of an anime review for y'all. For today's video, we'll be talking about the show Sing Yesterday for Me, which sadly has nothing to do with the Beatles. This isn't going to be a super critical or analytical video. I want to take a more casual approach and just talk about my favorite characters, what I recommend, did I like it, did I love it, you know, just that type of stuff. I did watch this show weekly, so I didn't binge it, so let me apologize in advance if I forget anything. And on another note, this video might contain spoilers, but I'm gonna leave all the spoilers for the end, so you guys can just click out of the video before the spoilers even get there. I'm gonna call it the spoiler segment or whatever. Before I get started, let me introduce some of the main characters. Rico is going to be our main protagonist, who's introduced as a guy who's working at a convenience store to get by. He's a very laid-back, go-with-the-flow type of guy. Shinako is Rico's former high school classmate, who is introduced as a very quiet, kind, and pretty individual. She's actually a teacher now. Ro is family friends with Shinako and is someone who always seems to end up in his brother's shadows. I really like his paperclip earring. I also have one, so I feel like that's really cool. He has a cool character design in my opinion. And our last main character is Haru, who is personally my favorite character. It's honestly no surprise that she's my favorite character. She has all the tendencies that I like in an anime girl. Short hair, fun, quirky personality, and she even has a pet crow named Konsuke or whatever. I'm a huge fan of crows, and just like I said about Ro, I actually have a crow tattoo, so I got a lot in common with this anime Lowkey. She's a high school dropout that works at a cafe. Alright, so what is Sing Yesterday for Me? This anime is a slice-of-life rom-com show that is animated by the studio Dogakoba, which is a studio that I really like. The show revolves around Rico. Basically throughout the whole show, Rico is trying to get at Shinako, but Haru likes Rico. And Ro is just there to make you feel uncomfortable, to be honest, like... You'll know what I'm talking about when you watch it. But that's sort of the nucleus of everything put into a nutshell. So what are some things that I like or stand out about this show? Well, for starters, it doesn't have a fucking opening. I thought they were gonna hit us with that, alright, I'm gonna skip the first opening for the first episode, but come episode 2, I'm gonna hit you with a banger. But nah, they just continue without one, which in my opinion is a gift and a curse, because we get more screen time of the actual show, but we miss out on that one club song that we can all just jam out to. Other things that I like are Haru, and the voice acting is actually really good, but it's actually kind of hard to find bad voice acting in Japanese dubs, if that makes sense. The OST is pretty decent. It has a little dun 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 thingy going on, and you can always get me with the guitar, so they did a good job there. I also like Haru, but before I get into the spoiler segment, would I recommend? Yes. Yeah, I definitely recommend this show. It's a great watch, honestly. I liked every episode. And if I had to rate it, what would I give it? Probably like an 8 out of 10. You guys will figure out that I'm really generous when it comes to rating things. Like, if I watched all episodes, there's no way I'm about to call it ass, by no means. But that has nothing to do with this show, because Sing Yesterday for me was a solid 8. I'd even go 9. You know what, fuck it, let's do 9. Yeah, it's a 9. For sure, let's get into the spoiler segment. So, if you don't like spoilers like me, just feel free to click away from the video, but sub first, please. Ahaha. Okay, so earlier in the video, I said the anime did a great job of displaying emotion. For example, in episode 11 or 12, I'm not really sure, Rico was pretty much on his way to confess to Haru, and he was fighting demons, bruh. Like, he started sweating, he couldn't think straight. Even a baby on the train caught on to him and saw that he was like bugging out. I don't know, I just don't see animes do that so much, so I thought it was cool for an anime to like animate a panic/anxiety attack. Not gonna lie, that had me sweating low key. So let me tell you about the message that I received from watching this anime. Mainly gonna be talking about the end, so the last couple of episodes. It's gonna be more on the relationship topic, so get ready for Guru Grim. So throughout the whole anime, we clearly see Rico is trying to get at Shinako, which he eventually does, but Shinako isn't really treating Rico all that great. Due to personal reasons, I get that. But it's been shown multiple times that Shinako is low-key just keeping Rico around. She didn't even tell many people that they were dating. By no means is this like a Shinako roast session. She's not a mean character at all. But she has some flaws, obviously, when it comes to relationships. I'm not gonna knock her too much, because this is her first relationship, I believe. But on the other hand, we have Haru, who has always been there for Rico since day one, like, no matter what. She done gave this man like 3 chances. Rico definitely pissed her off a bunch of times. She could have easily just stopped talking to Rico, but she couldn't bring herself to do so. And it doesn't take until the last episode for him to see that side of her. So the message that I think I perceived from this is to not ignore your blessings or give everyone a chance. I was told the first quote by someone not too long ago, and when I watched this anime, I couldn't help but think about it. Cause this whole time he had a perfect human specimen known as Haru trying to get at him, but he just continues putting her in the back burner. And he really never gave her a chance until the last episode. So yeah, just pretty much give everyone a chance in my opinion. If you don't really like what they're offering, just let them know kindly. Also, another message that I think this targeted pretty well is just try not to keep secrets from your close ones. Like Riko and Shinako are both guilty for this because Shinako didn't tell Ro about the relationship and Riko never told Haru about the relationship. And this led to both of them being really hurt. So keeping something that big private will never end well, like it just won't. So if you're in a relationship, just tell everyone around. I mean, don't do that secretive shit. And that's gonna be the end of the
spoiler segment
and the video in general. So if there's anything that you guys notice I can do better, just please let me know in the comments below, because I really want to start getting better at these type of videos. I might do these after every season about a show that I really like, or I might just do it about a show I like right now that came out 3 years ago, who knows. But either way, I want to do more of these. Make sure to subscribe and check out my other vids. We have a lot of fun here. I like the content I make, so I feel like it's really laid back and chill. Alright, that's all for me. Take care and wash your hands, boys.